Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and welcome to a very sunny HQ today for the virtual walk around of the Alpine white BMW 2 Series Grand Tourer. Now the 2 Series Grand Tourer is of course BMW's offering in the MPV section, not SUV. MPV meaning multi-purpose vehicle, meaning it's great for families, wherever you want to take it on a camping trip, down to Woolacombe Bay, somewhere I used to go as a kid, or even if you're just taking a few kids out to Cadbury World, this is the one that you want. Great practicality, wicked looks and an awesome solid build quality. But these are the reasons you should consider it as your next car. Alpine white paintwork. Now you can see on there it's a solid white finish, non-pearlescent, non-metallic, no flake, just solid white, giving it a great depth of colour, and it goes fantastically against the gloss black styling upgrades. You also got your halogen headlights just down here, and you can see you've got your front fog lights, front parking sensors, and of course you've got your chrome kidney grills with the black vertical slats, and of course you've got the black horizontal slatting as well round there. Moving round, you come down here and you can see you've got your 17-inch 5-spoke BMW gloss black alloys, which we have done here on site, so they are freshly recoated, ready for the new owner. You can also see front parking sensor there, and as part of the M Sport pack you can see you get the nice little extended side skirt, and you get the nice angles and sharp lines across all the body. You've got body coloured top half door mirrors, and you've got the bottom half of course in black plastic, which goes nicely against the A pillars, the gloss black B pillars, tinted privacy glass, gloss black roof bars, and of course you've got the nice window rubbers as well, meaning there's no chrome on the car at all. Body coloured door handles, and you can see it's a nice big long car, meaning loads of room and loads of practicality for the 218. You can also move around, you can see here that you've got rear parking sensors, and moving up you've got your M badging, which of course is aftermarket, and you've got your 218D badging just there. Now to move it up you've got two options. You can either click the button underneath or you can use the key just on there. Now as you know, these are 7-seaters, which we've got them all up now. So you've got your little bit of boot room here with the extra storage just underneath, where at the minute you have got your sun cover, and you can see here you've got the 7 seats. So you've got the 2 third-row seating, again in that Dakota leather, and up top you have of course here got your second-row seating and front row as well, which we'll come to in just a minute. To shut the boot, click this button and you'll see that it automatically shuts down. Now, it's quite a large car as well from the rear, so it's nice and bulky, meaning you've got loads of room and added practicality. Chrome black exhaust system, and you can see from every angle, every different ratio. The 218D is a great looking car for those after ultimate practicality and just loads of space, but with a car that's got great build quality and a reputation that only the BMW brand can offer. So what's it like inside? Stick with me and we'll take a look now. So inside, BMW don't play any games, and this one is especially tidy. So you can see here you've got the red contrast stitching echoed all the way across the cabin on the dashboard, and you've also got it on the seats. Now I'll be honest with you, I've seen plenty of BMWs in my day, but I've never seen it with perforated Dakota leather with a red contrast stitching. For me, this really does give this a super transformation and stops it from being just the generic BMW interiors that we've all become used to. It's really, really cool, really nice styling, and on the eye it's super easy. Now on there as well you can see you've got the leg extenders for long journeys. When you move down you've got your BMW door inlay just here, remote boot release, and on the door card you've got that black and red contrast stitching as well, and you can see you've got electrically adjustable mirrors, deadlock and electric windows as well. Now before we get too stuck into the cabin, I'll show you the second row seating, and you can see you've got the same perforated leather on the second row but not on the third row. Tri-seating now with Isofix, really nice, good condition, no rips, no tears, no dinks, no dents. You can see plenty of leg room for rear occupants as well. Loads of room, and of course you have got your tables here as well for your rear passengers. Now in the back you can see it's just the standard Dakota leather, and the contrast between the two, so there's your perforated sports seating, which is an optional extra, and on there is of course your standard Dakota leather. But for me, really cool, really game changing. And in there you can just see plenty of room for everybody. Now getting inside the 218, you're high up and you've got a great line of view. It's just empty, meaning there's loads of space, and you do get a larger windscreen than you would in normal cars. It's not quite the length of the C4 Picasso, because that one reaches to the moon and back, but what it does give is total visibility. You've also got your A-pillars here, which a lot of cars don't have these in glass, and this is just nice because it gives you that extra bit of clarity and reassurance when you're in a tight space and a bit more visibility. But you can see nothing in the way, nothing pops up, everything is not in that way, it's all down here. It's really focused on being a practical car that offers total safety and reassurance. So to turn it on, if you click the push button start just here, let it turn on first, then you put your foot on the brake, press it, and you can see it turns on first time, no issues, no worries, no lag, and most importantly, no warning lights. Now the instrument cluster itself is of course the old school black analog clocks, black faces, white contrast font and needling, and you've also got the red on there as well to let you know when you're in the high revs. You've got your MPG for your consumption, and you've got your fuel gauge here, and your fuel tank is of course on the right hand side. And down there you can see it's covered just over 70,460 mile, and you've got a nice little display that you can change using the BC button there to customise it to what you'd like to see. Now moving down from there, the steering wheel itself is Napa leather, black stitching on the black leather, and it's a nice steering wheel. It's not too big. A lot of the cars on this age and these generations have quite big boaty steering wheels that are plastic, but being a nice model, and they've obviously gone to town with the interior, this one is a real nice addition. Cruise control and speed limiter, and on this side you've got voice control, audio mode, volume, and of course Bluetooth telephone. Now under there you have of course got a real cool feature on a BMW, which is that click it up and it's an indicator that works. Click it left and it works on that one as well. And on this side you have of course got auto wipers as well. Moving down, just on the right hand side of the steering wheel, you can see you've got automatic headlights, fog lights, instrument cluster lighting, and of course headlight range control as well. And moving on, just before we got on the media system, you can see that gorgeous piano gloss black as part of the shadow line package. You can see on there it's giving it that real nice, I will not say Gucci, but a lot of people don't know what that means. It's giving it that real individual tailored finish, again with the chrome as well. It's a real nice set out A-class. Nice set out 218D. Now what you can see on here of course is the media system is controlled by the menu button here. So if you click on multimedia, you can see you've got different devices. So you've got external devices and CD, meaning you can use Bluetooth or your USB and auxiliary. You've also here got radio, which of course is FM, AM and DAB, which means you only really need DAB. Bluetooth telephone, you can get that and you can stream music from it. And you've also got your navigation here, of course, which you've just seen, the old school system, really effective to use and really simple to operate. You've also got your contacts here, which you can import from your phone. BMW Connected Drive, which you need to speak to your local dealership to see if you've still got the subscription. And the most important one is vehicle information. Now on there you can see you can click on sports display, which gives you the power and torque if you're a little bit of a petrol head. But the main one is vehicle status. Now if you click on vehicle status, as I have just tried, you can get on there and you can see you've got all different options. The main one is service requirements, and you can click on service history here and you can see they've got 18, 18, 21, and we of course have done one in 2022 as well when the car came in. You can check your engine oil, vehicle check, and of course your brake fluid as well. Now for any diagnostics or issues you can click on check control and that'll bring up if there's any faults on the car. You've also got your TPMS light and you can reset that once you pump your tyres up to stabilise the vehicle. Chip computer and all the other options here, mainly efficient dynamics, which of course tells you just how well you're driving and where and what is being charged. And if you click on settings you can change all the different options here, which we're not going to go through all of them now just for the fact that we don't have enough time. We'll pick a couple. You've got your lights, So your ambient lighting, you've got classic or sport, just the two colours, and you can see you can change the brightness on that, so when it's dark it looks great. Home light, welcome light, one touch turn signal. You've got loads of different options on there to really keep you busy. Now moving down, you've got the air vents just here. You've also got the button there, which of course puts on warning and brake intervention prior to collision, and you've also got here your hazard lighting as well. Now down here, your vents, and then you've got the gorgeous piano gloss black along with your tuner, your mode, and of course your audio selection just there. You've got storage just up here, and down this bit you do have of course the dual zone aircon, meaning I can turn it right up for the driver and right down for the passenger. Heated front and rear screen. I can change the temperature using these dials. I can turn it off using that button. Heated seats for both the driver and the passenger, which is a nice luxury to have. You can also do here, you can change the air distribution, so how much air is blown into the cabin. And here you've got the sync button, which means it will sync the temperatures all round. Turn aircon on or off, and auto or manual recirculation as well. And moving down, what you can see just underneath, you've got the drive select mode. So you've got parking, audible sensors, traction control off, and here if you flick that you can see it changes from sport. You've also got comfort, and you've got Eco Pro. Each mode of course has their own characteristic, of which it is demonstrated up there. Efficient, and this one is dynamic. Sport mode gives you a bit of a higher throttle response, bit of a higher rev ratio. It's all around a little bit better car, but this isn't one that you'd really want to drive fast. This is all about comfort and relaxation. You've also got your electronic parking brake, and here you've got your iDrive media control, which I've just used to operate the instrument cluster. And here you of course have your gearbox, so really easy to use. If you try and press it down normally, it won't move. If you put your foot on the brake and try and press it, you have to hold the lever at the back or else it doesn't move. Press the lever, put it into reverse. You'll know that because of course your parking distance control will come up, and on the dash you'll have the R in the screen. Put it into drive, you'll see that changes to D, and on there you can see that that is not different because we haven't yet moved. But what people don't know is that you can flick that to the left, and now that is in sport mode. So what that'll do, that'll give you the manual option there to give you the normal drive select mode, and you're able to use it in terms of it will give you a better automatic ratio between gears. Now you can see it's in M, so what I did there was click these buttons, and you can use this similar to how you'd use a paddle shift, but this one doesn't come with it. So if you wanted a bit more engagement, or you're a proper old school driver, you can drive it this way. So you're driving 3000 revs second, 3000 revs fourth, 3000 fifth, sixth. You get the idea. You can go all the way up the gears. Other than that, you're coming down 1000 revs third, second, first. Really simple, but for us, stick it back in park. And under there, that is of course encased in the gorgeous piano gloss black, chrome styling, black Napa leather on there, and of course you've got the Dakota leather there with the red stitching just on the instrument cluster and around the center console as well. Up top you've got the plain black Dakota leather. In there you can see you've got 2 keys and storage. That does lift up, and then you've got your media interfaces there, dual cup holders, charger, and more storage as well. But for me, there's not really that much else I can tell you about this wicked option when it comes to family cars, with a good name, big brand, and great reliability. But what I can tell you is that this car, along with every other one here on site, has been treated to the 128-point Emerald check prior to retailing. That just means cosmetically and mechanically it's been fully checked over in meticulous nature by our experienced team of on-site RAC approved facility workers and employees. Now we also give an oil and filter change to every car that comes in, and what we also do is we're able to offer massively good amounts of part exchange pricing, and of course finance options as well. So if you've got a question about the way Emerald operate, or any of the above, or any of the aforementioned criteria such as finance, part exchange, preparation, let us know. We'll be more than happy to help. For me, it's been a pleasure to do the video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and more importantly, we hope to see you soon.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment, and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered for a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10.
I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the
11.
But it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.